Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Let's wait for another minute for everyone to join and settle in.
Greetings everyone. Today I'll be presenting our GoBD Audit Reports tool. Being audit ready is now a few minutes task with a solution developed by Samkit Infosystems focused on German localization and Oracle ERP cloud compliance. Today we'll understand what GoBD is, why is it important, the challenges organizations face, and how Samkit's GoBD Audit Report helps businesses become audit ready efficiently. So without wasting any further time, let's begin. Samkit Infosystems specializes in developing Oracle Cloud applications that support digital transformation. We work with organizations to improve efficiency, automate processes, and simplify compliance management. Our focus areas include Oracle ERP Cloud governance and compliance, automation, and audit related solutions. So let's now understand what is GoBD. Apart from GoBD audit reports, the Fusion app also includes tools for process automation, governance and risk control, user access audit, configuration risk management, and AR document management. These tools help organizations improve operational efficiency and compliance management. GoBD stands for Principles for the Proper Keeping and Retention of Books, Records, and Documents in Electronic Form and for Data Access. It is a regulation issued by German tax authorities. The purpose of GoBD is to ensure that all financial and tax related records are electronically stored, remain secure, are traceable, and cannot be manipulated. These regulations became mandatory in 2017 and replaced older standards like GDPDU and GOBS. GOBD applies to all businesses and taxpayers operating under German tax regulations. Auditors require companies to maintain structured digital records, transparent accounting data, and audit ready documentation. If companies fail to comply, they may face penalties, audit issues, or legal complications. Samkit developed the GoBD Audit Report solution inside their Fusion app for Oracle Fusion ERP Cloud users. The tool automatically extracts audit related data, converts it into GoBD compliant CSV format, and prepares it for auditors. It works as a plug and play solution without requiring complex configurations. Important features of the GoBD Audit Report include that it is a certified Audicon connector for Oracle Fusion Cloud and can directly be integrated with the IDS software. It also allows extraction of general ledgers along with journals with subledger information. It offers secure client-side data storage and receives continuous compliance updates. This solution provides several business benefits. It saves a lot of time for finance teams, tax consultants, and auditors. It reduces manual audit preparation work and improves transparency and compliance. It also minimizes compliance risks and provides a simple and user friendly interface for the companies to use. To conclude, GoBD compliance is an essential requirement for organizations operating under German tax regulations. SAMKIT's GoBD audit report simplifies audit preparation times by automating audit data extraction, ensuring compliance, improving transparency, and making organizations audit ready within minutes. Overall, it is a very valuable solution for companies using Oracle Fusion ERP Cloud. Now we'll be moving on to conducting a full-fledged demo of this tool. So let's get started with it. Welcome to the interface of our Fusion app. Here you can see that we have segregated our tools into 5 categories: the Developer Suite, Risk Management Suite, Process Automation Suite, Audit Suite, and lastly the Tax Suite. Today we will be talking more about the Audit Suite and specifically about GoBD Audit Report. Before proceeding with firing up the tool, we'll first go to create an Oracle Fusion connection. To do that, you simply have to create a new environment. Since I've already created one, I'll show you how it looks like. We'll type in the name of the environment, we'll import the URL, and then the username and password, and it's that simple to create it. While we can also use the single sign-on feature to do it even quicker. Once it's done, it also tests the environment, and then when it creates one, we can move on to using any of the tools. Starting out with the GoBD Audit Report. Here you can see that we have 13 reports which are available in the GoBD format for the IDEA software to read. While we select our connection, test it, and then load the list of values, which takes a while to do, we can also browse the location of where we want to save our files, which we export. When the LOV is done, I'll show you how it looks like. As you can see, it is loading the list of values here. As you can see that the list of values are now available. We just simply need to browse where we want to save our reports. I click on desktop and save it. So here you can select which all reports you want to save, and you can accordingly set all the parameters. I'll here select Germany second ledger. Which would be from the period of January 26 to May 2026. Business unit would again be Germany. The company will be Germany 301. Once such parameters are set according to your environment, you can proceed with running the tool. It will hardly take 2 to 3 minutes to get all the reports ready, while we will not wait for such long, and I have already made the reports which looks like this. This is a sample report that the tool has created, and there are 12 more reports which are created according to your selection. This is how it looks like. It imports the data into the IDEA software's readable format and finally creates it so that you can just zip all the CSV files which it has created and send it to your auditors. It is that simple to use. While we are done with this, we'll now move on to the question and answer session, which will be taken by Mr. Nitin, another Oracle ERP practitioner. Over to you, Nitin.
Thank you, Aryan. So, are we reading the questions, Aryan?
Yes, let's begin with the first question. Do I need additional configurations to use the Fusion app?
Uh, no, not at all. See, Fusion app is basically a Windows or a Mac-based, desktop-based application, basically. So, it's just a plug-and-play solution with zero additional setup. So, it integrates seamlessly with Oracle Fusion Cloud, making the audit process smooth and efficient.
Got it. And you mentioned about SSO, but our setup has SSO with two-factor authentication. Will it work then?
Oh, yes, SSO with 2FA will work. See, in normal SSO process, basically what happens is a pop-up window shows the Oracle login screen, right? Where you can enter the credentials and then keep on using the same for that particular session. But as SSO with 2FA, what will happen is the same pop-up screen will appear where you enter the credentials. And after that, another form will appear where you can enter the 2FA validations. So
Okay.
yes, it will work properly.
And is the delimiter fixed? Can I use some other delimiter, such as the hashtag or the pound key?
Well, as of now, the application allows you to select either a comma, a semicolon, or a pipe. But going forward, if you have any specific requirements, we can discuss this in detail. Just to keep a track as to who's asking the question. So if you can just drop a message delimiter just now, we can definitely arrange a call with you and discuss it in more detail further.
And how secure is the data extraction process?
Okay. So as you saw in the demo, okay, Aryan, where you showed where how you selected the folders and everything.
Mhm.
So all data that is extracted is stored locally on your PC. Okay, ensuring total security. No external servers are involved. So it definitely minimizes the risk of data breaches. So everything is stored locally on your system where the application is installed.
Got it. And what is the maximum period report that can be generated?
Okay, maximum period. Okay, so if you're referring to the time period that we select in the parameters, then there is no limit as such. In our demo environment, we have generated reports from year to 2014 to 2026. So more than 10 years of reports we have generated, and it worked fine. Of course, it will also depend on the amount of data you have within your environment. So say, for example, if your environment has, if you select the same period of 10 to 12 years and the data runs into multiple GBs, then we would definitely have an issue because the limits are set by Excel, CSV, and even Oracle has a time limit of executing the online queries. So those are the limits that will get applicable, provided the data is too large. Otherwise, there is no limit as such.
Got it. And apart from financial audit reports, what other reports can be generated?
Okay, so today what we saw was specifically GoBD audit report, which is only for financial audit reports. Okay, but going forward, Fusion app has a few other tools. Okay, such as we have user access audit report or the GRC, which is governance risk control, is another tool that is there. Then we have license audit report. So these are few other tools that will generate various different kinds of report. If you are interested in any of these tools, just drop a message in the chat, other tool, and we will get back to you with more details on any of the tools that you're interested in.
That's great. And also, if anyone would like to try our product, they could simply comment GOBD in the chat and we'll send you the link in your inbox. There's one question.
Uh-huh.
Can we see the audit reports, format, and content of the reports?
Uh, sure, we can share a demo report that we have. We can share that report with you, and you can have a look at it. That should not be a problem. So it's basically the format, like we said in the demo, it is a CSV format. Okay. And content will depend on what type of report you are generating, or the 13 reports that are available. So each one has their own set of data that is downloaded. But if you want, we can share the reports that we have generated on the demo environment to give you a clear picture about the exact content that is there in the reports.
Yes, what we can do is we can mail you the sample reports, or you can have a meeting with us, and there we'll show you the reports. How often is the Fusion app updated for compliance?
How often is the Fusion app updated for compliance? Okay, so basically, Samkit continuously monitors, you see, the GOBD regulations and the Oracle ERP updates. So based on these updates, clients would receive timely software updates, to maintain the accuracy, security, and compliance with the evolving standards.
Got it. Let's wait for some more questions to pop in.
So here I would just like to add, see, GOBD tool is a very, perfect German localization tool, right? So it would mainly be used by companies located in Germany. So, or the companies who have branches in Germany. So it's a very localized tool and very specific tool, not like other tools that we have, like license audit report or even GRC, governance risk control.
Let's wait for another 2 minutes. And if you all have any questions, do let us know in the chat.
Think there is no other question, so we can end the.
Somebody's
Yes.
typing. I just have to, there is somebody. Okay, somebody has put in GOBD. Okay.
Are the reports customizable, like adding additional columns as per the audit requirements?
See,
Can we
basically,
do that?
currently, let me answer this question. So currently, all these 13 reports which Aryan has demonstrated, and there is some other files which gets generated from our tools. So these are specifically developed for German localization, for Germany localization. So this is the legal requirement in Germany that your accounting system should be able to report in a certain format. So this format is GoBD compliant. So we cannot or we should not change anything in these format unless there is a legal requirement. However, if you have a requirement which is similar to GoBD audit report, but some other audit requirement or some other reporting requirement, then that can be done. So GoBD will not be touched, but we can create another product which will be for that purpose, as long as that purpose we think will be used by other customers as well.
I guess there are no further questions. So should we conclude or wait for another minute? Let's wait for another minute. Amos has a question. Yes, Amos, please drop it in the chat.
Uh, Atul, you want to take this? It's on the same
Yeah,
lines as
so
the previous one.
we can touch base with you for Kenyan localization. I can understand, we can see, and we can develop that. So that's not a problem. We'll touch base with you.
Amos, please drop in your email ID so we can connect with you. I can see that you have not registered for the webinar. So if that's possible, we can definitely connect with you over the email. So I believe there are no further questions. And I would like to conclude this webinar by thanking you all for joining. And it was lovely meeting you all. And we'll make sure to organize such webinars in future. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for your time.
Thank you.